Hey, YC World, this your girl, La Kiki, Miss D. See that is, and currently my household is asleep right now, so I might have to quiet it down a little bit. I have to put the TV down low and all that, but we are going to continue the third episode of this 3-episode drop of the U.S. premiere of Traitors, the Traitors, that is, and we need to see the outcome of who did Rausch and Lisa Rinna choose without Candy Girl, okay? Because she was like, did they choose right? I hope they chose right, and it better not have been one of my girls. That's all she was hoping. So them making a decision, if they made a decision, if it was a housewife, that's what she wanted to know. If it was a housewife on there and you made a decision without me, oh, she was going to get out the yai. Hopefully it's not Rob Cesternino. Please no. Like, let it be Tara. Y'all know that they're friends and they're besties or whatever. So let's get rid of a strong duo, please. Like, come on. Like and subscribe to the channel, you guys. Make sure you share that, share with everyone that cares. And if they don't care, share that. Anyway, that's my motto. Old school me. That's my old school motto. But anyway, make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you can be notified whenever I drop stuff like this in the middle of the night like it is right now. Suffering my sleep for you guys, but it's okay. It's for you guys because I know you want my reaction. And I just love doing this. This is my show. And the fact that they are opening the portals, NBC, to new avenues for regular people, extra but regular contestants to join the show. You know I gotta put my bid in. But Big Brother is first amongst everything for me. But still gotta put my bid in. And it's NBC, not CBS. So I can still do that back to back. Big Brother and that back to back. Because there's no ties, I don't think, that's involved. So kudos. Let's get to it. Candiace is nervous as hell at that daggone breakfast table. She was like, I was tossing and turning last night. I was thinking, oh my God, bitch, not Rob C coming up to me, telling me what I'm doing to y'all. Yeah, we are murder in plain sight, but not you coming up to me and telling me what I'm doing. She was like, I hope my fellow traitors made the right decision. I'm thinking, the right decision to just get rid of Rob so that you can clean up your mess a little bit. Or the right decision to not kill him because it'll point too much to you. I wonder what it is. Tiffany is up there in the morning already letting Ian Rapaport know. Yam Yam was literally, because she said Yam Yam, not Jam Yam. Yeah, Yam Yam. Yam Yam was already basically saying, you wrote Michael, right? You wrote Michael. She was like, I don't think it's him. And he looked at me like, I think it's him. I think you need to vote for Michael. And she was like, the way he looked at me is like, if I don't vote for him, he was going to kill me. I thought I was going to make it here to breakfast tonight. Okay, Tiffany with the seeds. Side note, Natalie, you was naked on the first day when you came, and all I saw was flesh and no top or whatever, whatever that was going on with that. And then you come in breakfast this morning, same jacket, just got flesh showing, just a bra as well. I know you a negative A cup or whatever, but god dang. You would put some clothes on in Scotland? God dang. Bad body. Say no, me sorry, nah. Beautiful body built day. All the opposite of what Texas, little rep said, a blonde beach body, butch body. Yeah, but anyway. Ian Rapaport just digging himself a hole. Like, literally. But y'all should know that they just don't want him around just because they're tired of his presence and he's annoying. So it's like, even though they know he's probably not a traitor, which they gotta say they think he is by his behavior, but no. If you know Ian Rapaport, you know that he is loud, brass, and he's an old school New Yorker. Like he said, you either had to know how to fight, know how to play basketball, or know how to freaking be gutter with the mouth in the pits of hell with the mouth. And that's him. It is, trust me. That is, y'all should have did y'all research on Ian Rapaport. But Tiffany was like, you not wrong. He called out jam. Like, I can't. I gotta respond. So if you bring it at a 10, I'm gonna bring it at a 10. You lower it, then I lower it. He was like, you're not about to reprimand me. Which is true. Like, Yam, I don't know why you the one trying to turn the table against him even more. Like, they already is like making him an easy target. But I'm not going to keep coming to breakfast every day, and every time I say one word, it's like a big old reprimanding. Because they did it with Tom. And they got him out at the end because they just hated him so much. So they just did it out of freaking pettiness. You know, but they was like disrespecting him at the table, every simple thing he said, laugh at him, all that, didn't take him seriously. It's like, after a while, people gonna be like, you think people not gonna stand up for themselves and say whatever? I don't care what the group is saying. I'm gonna get everything I gotta say out my mouth. I am that person. I could be an Ian Rapaport and go down the road of cursing your way out, or the Candiace road, where I'm doing it politely, classily, dragging your way for filth, you know, or I can get loud with it. It depends on how your level is. And I forget about the game for a second. But that's why I said I don't know how I play in these games, but especially Big Brother. Being in the house is different. Cooped up 24/7 and the cameras, like 24/7, versus just being at the freaking castle and we going our separate ways in a hotel, just showing them the next day and having to deal with each other for a few, like, you know, a whole day's work. Yeah, that's different from Big Brother. So, and they going crazy now off of that. And a short stint on top of that. Yeah, I don't like Yam. I never liked Yam as a winner. He was like the most conniving, and not in a good way. Like, desperate conniving winner, which it should have been Carolyn. Carolyn was robbed. Now, of course, he's besties right now with another Carolyn in the game right now. Carolyn was like, I can't stand him. He's so annoying. So now, of course, Carolyn, that's the name for Salt Lake City, Jane. Enough said, nothingness. Show is canceled. But, yeah, he's trying to get in between the little housewives. And of course, he picked another Carolyn, thinking that's going to boost him to the win. And then Candiace gave a speech about Rob. She was like, yes. So she did want Rob to be gone. Clean that up for her a little. Oh my gosh. A banishment is happening for the first. That they do have a lot of tricks. A banishment is happening before the mission. Oh my God, this either gonna go good or it's gonna go quick and freaking with precision, that everybody get the annoying Ian Rapaport off, or it's gonna be going Yam, or they just gonna go a whole different direction and be like, Candiace, didn't you talk to that? Didn't you talk to Rob? Didn't you start the Congo line? Oh shoot, let's find out. Now, Tiffany trying to take Ian Rapaport into the freaking bookcase by the bar. She go in there and let him know, man, you know, hone in your emotions. You make valid points about Yam, but people are not going, like, he's going to find a way to discredit what you're saying because you're running high off emotion and you're not, you know, able to, you know, allow people to buy what you're saying because you're so overly irrational and emotional. But if you make solid points without raising your voice and get him to let him get the rise out of you, then maybe they will actually respect some of the stuff that's coming out your mouth. But they can't do that because you allow him to always play with people to let them know that, oh, it's him, you know, turn into the victim pretty much. Then Candiace and Monét exchange basically saying, she's saying, I take Porsha's personally. I take it personally, you know, because they were both banding together, Ron and Donna. And Monét exchanges on Donna, and she's like, I'm more Ron. But they both was in cahoots, so it's whatever. But I know she glad Rob C is out. Because how she gonna get her right? Because Rob C said, oh, okay. You started the Congo line. Yeah. Oh, okay. Whole time, Rob. The other Rob talked about some, there's only one room for one Rob. All the time he wanted to get you out because he wanted to just have one Rob there. He was like, the longer we keep him in this house, the harder it is going to be for us to be, to still stay under the radar as Traitors, because he's too smart. He's always looking for loopholes. He's just too smart. And that's facts. So take it as a compliment, Rob. But you can see the hurt in his eyes. He was about to tear up and everything. You can see the pain. He was like, I knew it. It's like, how did they get me? They just chose you because it was the secret anonymous person that literally put your name out there. It didn't even have nothing to do with them. You were just shortlisted by the freaking Little Red Riding Hood anonymous traitor. And then they just said, yeah, out of all this, I will get rid of Rob because I'm the only Rob. He was only thinking about himself. And of course, like, Lisa Rinna, you have no brain whatsoever. You just like, okay, yeah, this sounds good to me. You just like, well, if it ain't a housewife, I don't care. It's like, think about the game. Why would you give her to Rob when he... Never mind. It works out for you regardless. It don't matter. As long as it's not a housewife. But that's annoying. But now they're going to be on to you that the gamers are just keep going. It's too many. Like Ian and then Rob. And now who is going to be? Now it's not a gamer. It's like Donna. It's even between Donna or Ron. Maybe Yam Yam as well. But if it's Yam Yam, there will be another gamer. But they believe Yam Yam is a traitor. And Donna is a traitor. I believe it might be Yam Yam, actually. But I would not be surprised if it is Maura Higgins. I would not be shocked. Nah, Maura Higgins says she don't watch reality TV like that. We're going to see. Anyway, y'all. Yo, that dude Ian Rapaport is trying to win an Emmy for this show or something. Because this dude is trying to take up as much screen time as possible before his time is up. Now, he know his time will be up shortly. He's trying to take up all the screen time. Jam, yam, 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 whatever. I don't like him at all. But he's just trying to act like he leading the group to like not be biased against Ian Rapaport. But whole time Ian like clocked him. He ain't take no heed to what Tiffany said. Tiffany probably gonna put Michael Rapaport as well, just because she told him that when she was in the back of the bookcase room, and he still did not listen to what she was saying, and he still acted out on emotions and stuff. She probably like, I just can't work with you. I tried, but I just can't work with you. Did she try that with her the Pink Pete group with old boy in her season, a Big Brother, and then he just went off the radar, like off the rails in the first freaking day or two. And then she was like, I'm sorry, I just gotta put you out. You just crazy. Like I thought I could work with you, but you're not all the way there. I can't do nothing with you. It's the same way. It's falling the same way. Tiffany might be like, I'm sorry, Michael. I just can't. Or she might go Donna. Who knows? But this is crazy. He's like, if you're a traitor and you know it, clap your hand. Why, Caroline? Look at his hands like she was going to see if he was even about to make the motion to clap. Hey, you entertaining this hoe? You supposed to be my new Caroline. And you on look at me down in my hands like I'm about to clap. Yeah, Ian Rapaport is crazy for real. They might vote him out because it's like he's a nuisance. But he's making the show because the rest of y'all acting boring as hell. So freaking reserved. And Candiace is always the one like leading it with Natalie, Candiace, and freaking Colton being the ones to be outspoken. This is ridiculous. Second night, probably with these options, second night, no freaking faithful and no traitors. Dwindling. I mean, Donna got voted out, obviously. And And really, the one that put the nail in her coffin was funny to mention. It was the one she had on the short list the first night of the tour, which was another traitor, Rausch. She was trying to get rid of them Robs immediately. She was up there freaking sussing everybody out, listening and stuff. She was trying to get rid of these people. Yeah. If y'all would have, Porsha would have never left if y'all would have got Donna out the first time instead of going to Porsha versus Donna. If it was Donna, y'all would have never voted out Porsha. That would have been her like sealing the deal of just her accordion slip of the tongue. Like literally. And now obviously we looking at highlights of, you know, him initiating, Alan Cumming initiating her into the fold. And she basically said, I know I'm a sacrificial lamb, of her speech, and everybody's like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. She was like, I think I'll go now. She turned to walk away. But before I go, you got yourselves a traitor. Everybody just burst into tears and laughter. Candiace like, oh my God. She's like, I gotta go with my gut. You got it, dude. Now, Ron, is you gonna get sideways, or they gonna give you the little, oh, poor Ron, you was just falling for the trap of the mother. So we gonna give you a pass, or it's gonna be like traitor to traitor, protecting each other. And are they gonna be off of Ian Rapaport? Ew, Rob. The only Rob just there, so I ain't gonna say Rausch no more. I'm gonna just say Rob. That's disgusting. I love her. I love her a lot. I mean, we could have protected her and deflected, but it was too late. Sorry, Donna. I'm not joking. I really like her. Is she married? Probably so. You thought that was a catch? Weird that. So these fools have to pair up for the mission with a partner, two pairs of twos, pair of twos, a pair. Why I'm saying pair of two, a pair. And whoever is left partnerless will be getting some grave consequences. And so obviously Ron was like, nobody want to partner with me, so I'm just by myself because I trusted Donna. I didn't think Donna was a traitor, so of course they may not trust me right now. Lisa Ritter tried to break up the other housewives from Salt Lake City, Carolyn. She was trying to break her up from teaming up with Colton. And so she ended up pairing up, bullying Dorinda into pairing up with her, basically. And Ian Rapaport trying to be like, you want to switch? You want me to go with Ron, and then, you know, you want me to be your partner? I know Tiffany looking like, Ninja, who you think being by myself? And I think Candiace is teamed up with Tar, I believe. I believe anyway. And you know the Love Island going team up with each other. Like everybody really. I would think that Tar would be teamed up with her guy, Rausch. I forgot his first name, I'm sorry. But yeah. So we about to see how this goes. Low key, the traitor, Travis Kelce mother literally like tarnished, literally sabotaging Tiffany's chances of winning. Now she's like destitute to and diminished to Ian Rapaport being the shield for her. Because everybody else, all the other guys is mainly a shield to the other, I think that's women. In the other franchises, it's like, she has no choice but to be with Ian Rapaport. But I think she appreciates his realness, his New York realness, and believe that he's definitely a traitor. And she's trying to be the traitor angel. Girl, you supposed to be the traitor angel with freaking Candiace, but she's still cool with Candy Girl too, so it works out. But like, come on. Yeah, let's get through this mission. These missions sometimes be annoying. I already knew I was going to miss some sleep off of this. But, so basically this mission, you have Candiace in the cage, you have Eric in the cage, you have Natalie in the cage, you have Kristen in the cage, you have Ian Rapaport in the cage. And who else am I missing? I might be missing somebody else that's in a cage. And Ron is just automatically up for murder. Period. And basically they have to get 10 skulls in the marsh pit, bring it back to the cage and stack it in order to release their partner out of the cages. Kristen already was thinking on the little ride there to be placed on the stones that definitely one of the traitors, or maybe two, or who knows, just sacrificed themselves inside the cage because they already knew they weren't going nowhere. And you're not lying, of course you're not lying. But let's see how the outcome will turn out. We know what one outcome will be. This skull stocking is kicking everybody in the A, sugar. Especially Colton. He's like, my hands are so shaky. Dorinda. Oh, you should have chose putting Dorinda in there. You would have had a better chance. Candiace, you know, she's in there. Tara is probably having a terrible time stacking as well. Tiffany's falling everywhere. She was never good at challenges on Big Brother, so Rapaport, I don't know why you get her. But maybe you don't follow Big Brother because you spend too much time in these Twitter streets and all the social media streets following housewives. Should have been looking at Big Brother characters before you applied for the show or got called or whatever to the show, because I'm sure you ain't applied. But yeah, I believe Natalie's release. Jam is released. And then somebody else Maura. Higgins is released so far. This boy, Eric, still running, trying to find skulls. He's still not even at the part to freaking stack the skulls. He's still trying to look for skulls. And the mission has been completed. Candiace and Tara literally just stacked the last one right on time before the countdown was over and released Candiace. So thank God she won't be a part of the suspicion list of how YouTube make it back. How two of the biggest people at the biggest, the loudest talkative people at the round table did not get murdered. How they gonna explain that? So now you got Carolyn left for banishment, Ron up for banishment, Eric up for banishment. Mark let his partner Kristen down. She's up for banishment. And the traitor, Lisa Rinna, is up for banishment. And I wonder how she's going to play that part, because most people are going to be like, why wouldn't you get rid of a housewife? So that's fishy to me. Maybe she's a traitor. Let's see how this round table goes. Are they going to have another round table? Because they already did one at the top of the morning. So let's see. Oh, I forgot they did the round table at the top of the morning because this was going to take all day. And they was going to murder face to face. So he just told them that the 5 people up for banishment will be tied to a tree. And the traitors will murder you face to face. Wow. This game. I love this season. Colton, slow your roll there. You're not no freaking Pilot Pete. And your dad gonna show not no Zac Efron's brother. Dylan Efron. You're not him. Which he was delusional as well until he was on point. Because, I mean, it was dwindling down. At that point, you got to be right at some time. You know, some point, the clock right twice a day, right? But you coming for Tiffany over her having suggestions? So what if she didn't have any suggestions? Then you'll be talking about, so she's too quiet. And now she's giving you suggestions. She was like, it would be smart to take out the gamers, buy another gamer, just so it can throw suspicions off of the gamers. And I believe that is Jam. I mean, why wouldn't you think it's him the way that him and Michael have been going back and forth with each other? If anything, I would even think that it's traitor on traitor action, normally like usual traitors. Or let's get them both out because they just annoying. One going to be a traitor and one going to be an annoying faithful that just don't do us no good. So let me get them both out. But you're going to flip it around and say, that would be very traitorous of Tiffany, and I'm on to you. Don't let her drag you at this round table, but let her. That is going to be funny. And you know it's going to get back to her via Candiace. And she's safe in the house. So why would you try that with somebody that's not on the chopping block? Stupid. Save your opinions. No, why they going to leave us on a cliffhanger like that? Lisa Rinna shows up and she's about to get questioned in the next episode basically about herself. And also, Colton is thinking he led the chase with Donna. Now he's so right about Tiffany now. Like, she's protecting Michael, and Michael went in the cage for her after all that, and then it's like she want to run the show. Right? She can't help it if she got big D energy, big P energy. You know what I'm saying? You want to run the show. You think like for the traitor slayer. Like, you can't get that name off of just one unanimous traitor voting. It's not like you was in it alone. And like when Pilot Pete was doing that and picking out traitors, he was single-handedly just literally writing the same name down or saying name down until they were out. Even when he was alone in the votes. And he kept shaking his head every time they get out of Faithful. Every time he go, I told you guys, you're not listening to me. I'm telling you it's. And then they start listening to him and actually went with his idea and start seeing that he start really knowing the tea on the traitors and start getting traitors out. You're not that. So I'm going to need you to hush real quick because like everybody unanimous, like just because you put a name out there because everybody already been talking about it and then you going to say it more, like reiterate it more at the freaking round table, it doesn't mean that you were the sole purpose of that. Because that was still like a little bit of Candiace and Tiffany's move. But he tried to make that whole thing seem like it was his move. And I'm pretty sure Candiace spoke up first. And made that move, you know. And Tiffany was along with her because they both was having discussions about Donna. And Monét exchanged as well. Because she had conversations with Monét exchange. And Candiace. So, yeah. The fact that it's left off on a cliffhanger of like face to face, the freaking tree hung 5 that's left to freaking murder or die. The fact that Ron in his choky voice and he like, you better kill me. You thought she was going to get away with it like last season when they was like threatening, kill me now. You better kill me. Or you are not freaking, not Dorinda, but what's her name? Not Dorinda, but the lady who won the housewife that won the last season that kept putting all the wrong names. You are not her because she was like, you better kill me because if you don't, I swear you will regret it because I'll be after you forever until you all gone, one by one. Like that little speech for the red wedding, you basically thought you was reenacting her. It did not land. It was shaky as hell. It was like not convincing whatsoever. Show me your face. Show me your face. But you better kill me. You just saying that because you're just pathetic. And you're all alone in the game and you already know your time is up. So you just rather act like you're going out like a G. But you're still going out. Sounding like Teletubby. Tiffany, come for that A. I'm just saying. Get Colton back in place. Get Jam Jam in place as well. Like, okay, because I can see they're going to try to throw you under the bus. It better not be a back-to-back-to-back gamer. A gamer is getting thrown out of this castle, young. I swear it better not be. All right, y'all. I'm about to literally go and take a little bit of bedtime Z's and get a drink, take a muscle relaxer, and go to bed for a little bit. All right. Thank y'all for staying up with me. I'm sure if y'all did back to back or whatever, I appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Share on every platform this video. And yeah, I'll holler at you January 18th. I think they drop in 2 episodes, and then after that it's every Thursday weekly. but I appreciate that. All right, I holla y'all. And happy Friday, y'all. Make it a productive day. All right, bye.